Who would have thought? Love has a way of surprising us all. Amy Salton's journey to unexpected marriage has captured the hearts of everyone. And today we're diving deep into the story behind the smiles. From the shocking twist that led to this union to the incredible joy that's lighting up her life. This is one story you don't want to miss. Stay tuned as we uncover the heartfelt moments, the challenges, and the happiness that's inspiring millions. Let's jump right in. Here's the rewritten and expanded version. I just watched the 1000 LB Sisters London episode, and I honestly don't think I've ever been more entertained by a reality TV show. Cast trips always bring out the best and most chaotic moments in any reality show. But there was something uniquely hilarious and heartwarming about watching the Salton family venture out of their Kentucky bubble and step into a completely different world. The episode, Season 6, Episode 9, Bangers and Clash, captures the family's first trip abroad as they take on London, England. A far cry from the small-town life they're accustomed to. What makes this episode such pure TV gold is the endless series of cringe-worthy moments, laugh-out-loud interactions, and heartfelt drama that unfold as this small-town American family attempts to navigate a foreign country. From start to finish, the Salton family's London adventure was a masterclass in culture clash and comedic timing. The episode begins with their arrival in the city, where they hop into a traditional black London cab to head to their hotel. Right away, the hilarity begins. The family is absolutely mesmerized by the taxi itself, marveling at the size of the vehicle and the fact that it could fit the entire family comfortably. A feature that is not as common back home. It only takes about 5 minutes for the first truly cringe-worthy moment to unfold, setting the tone for the rest of the episode. The cab driver, trying to make polite conversation, asks why the family chose London as their vacation destination. Without missing a beat, Amy responds with, "Our mom always said we were related to the Queen of England." At first, the cab driver assumes she's joking, but when he realizes she's completely serious, his face says it all. In his confessional, he delivers one of the funniest lines of the episode. "They said they're possibly related to the Queen. I've heard that many times, but this is the first time from someone who actually believed it." This delusion of royal lineage becomes a running joke throughout the episode, with Amy doubling down on the claim at every opportunity. Even Tammy gets in on the fun during a confessional, explaining that their family has always been special, and joking that royalty runs in our blood. The absurdity of it all was equal parts hilarious and endearing, and it gave the viewers plenty of moments to laugh at their quirky small-town charm. Of course, the cab ride wouldn't be complete without the family attempting to tackle British terminology. When the driver casually mentions that they call sidewalks pavement in the UK, Amanda immediately fires back, "That's sidewalk, honey." She says it with such confidence that you can't help but laugh at the cultural ignorance. In their confessional, Amy and Tammy also take a stab at imitating a British accent, but their attempts are so far off that it's impossible not to cringe. Once they settle into their hotel, the family decides to explore the city. Due to Tammy's mobility challenges, they opt for the iconic London double-decker sightseeing bus instead of a walking tour. But in true Salton family fashion, the bus ride becomes an event in itself. As they cruise through the streets of London, Amy can't resist yelling out to strangers on the sidewalks. She waves like a queen and calls out phrases like, "Hey, how are you?" and "Hello," in her hilariously bad British accent. While Amy is clearly having the time of her life, the rest of the family looks on in embarrassment. Misty, ever the voice of reason, scolds her with, "Sit down, you ain't got no home training." The chaos doesn't stop there. The family hops off the bus at Buckingham Palace, ready to embrace their royal connection, at least in their minds. Amy's behavior reaches new levels of cringe as she approaches the guards stationed outside the palace gates. In her over-the-top British accent, she asks them, "You got tea yet?" It's a moment that would make anyone watching from home sink into their couch with second-hand embarrassment. But to everyone's surprise, the guards take her comment in stride and even engage in a light-hearted conversation with the family. The sightseeing tour is filled with more laughable moments as the family tries to navigate the cultural differences. For instance, when they stop at a traditional fish and chips shop, Tammy is shocked to find that British portions are much smaller than what she's used to in Kentucky. She jokingly complains, "This ain't gonna fill me up." Meanwhile, Amy can't stop giggling at the name Bangers and Mash, insisting that it sounds kinda dirty. Of course, the episode isn't all laughs. There's plenty of family drama simmering just below the surface, as always. Amy struggles with being away from her two boys for the first time, leading to an emotional meltdown halfway through the trip. Her tears and anxiety are a stark contrast to her usual carefree attitude, showing viewers a more vulnerable side of her. Meanwhile, Tammy's ongoing tension with Amanda boils over during a heated argument at dinner. The two sisters have been butting heads all season, and their issues come to a head in a dramatic shouting match that leaves the rest of the family caught in the middle. Despite the drama and occasional cringe, the episode also has its fair share of heartwarming moments. Seeing the family step outside of their comfort zone and experience the world in a completely new way was genuinely uplifting. Their childlike wonder and unfiltered reactions to everything from British slang to historical landmarks reminded viewers of the joy that comes with trying something new. In the end, the London episode of 1000 LB Sisters perfectly encapsulates what makes the show so captivating: the Salton family's ability to be unapologetically themselves, no matter where they are or what they're doing. Whether they're embarrassing themselves on the streets of London or sharing heartfelt moments at the dinner table, they always manage to keep viewers entertained. This episode is a must-watch for any fan of the show, and for anyone who appreciates the chaotic magic of reality TV. Tensions between the Salton family had been brewing for quite some time, and the events leading up to the family's trip to London only added fuel to the fire. Tammy and Amanda in particular were at odds, with their relationship deteriorating after a series of disagreements. When Tammy left rehab, she discovered her home had been broken into, and all her belongings were stolen. Forced to move into a house owned by Amanda, their dynamic shifted dramatically. Tammy accused Amanda of being a negligent landlord, claiming she delayed crucial repairs. This strained relationship reached its breaking point during a family meeting about their weight loss journeys, which ended abruptly when Amanda kicked Tammy out of her home. Tammy's exit was dramatic, declaring Amanda dead to her as she stormed off. Although the two appeared to be on civil terms during the London episode titled Bangers and Clash, the underlying tension between Tammy is the chaotic magic of reality TV. Tensions between the Salton family had been brewing for quite some time, and the events leading up to the family's trip to London only added fuel to the fire. Tammy and Amanda in particular were at odds, with their relationship deteriorating after a series of disagreements. When Tammy left rehab, she discovered her home had been broken into, and all her belongings were stolen. Forced to move into a house owned by Amanda, their dynamic shifted dramatically. Tammy accused Amanda of being a negligent landlord, claiming she delayed crucial repairs. This strained relationship reached its breaking point during a family meeting about their weight loss journeys, which ended abruptly when Amanda kicked Tammy out of her